Hey kids, it's Mrs. Murphy, and today I'm back to help you practice comparing numbers up to 20. Here's our agenda for today. First, we're going to review the words we use to compare. Then we'll have a quick mini lesson, and then you're on your way to do your assignment on Seesaw. Let's get started. So to get started, let's review those words that we use to describe or to compare groups of objects. So on my screen, you see two different groups. There's a group that has more or a bigger number of animals and one that has a smaller number. If you remember that mathematical word we use to describe more objects, can you tell me that in 3, 2, 1? You should have said greater. If you did, give me a high five. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now, what about the word to describe the group that doesn't have as many? If you remember, tell me in 3, 2, 1. You should have said less. If you did, give me a high five. Great job. Now that we did a quick review, let's jump right into our learning. By the end of today, you will be able to compare numbers up to 20. Repeat after me. I can compare numbers up to 20. Let's try it all together. Ready? I can compare numbers up to 20. Great job. For this first problem, I want you to watch me. So I'll get to do the work. Trust me, you get to help me on the next one. I have two groups of numbers or groups of counters in 10 frames. There's my yellow and my pink ones. To compare them, I'm going to need to count and then decide which group has a greater number and which group has a less number of counters. So let's start by counting those yellow ones. I'm going to go ahead and count them and mark them off as I count so that I don't skip any or count any twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to write that number at the bottom so that I don't forget how many I counted. There's 12. All right, now I'm going to count the pink ones to see how many of those there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In the same way, I'm going to write the number 14 at the bottom so I don't forget. All right, now it's up to me to decide which group is greater. The group that has the larger number is the one that is greater. And in this instance, that's the number 14. 14 is greater than 12. So I can X out 12 because 12 is less than 14. Now remember, I said you are going to get to help me too. So go ahead and get ready to help me on the next one. All right, what's the first thing that we need to do to compare? You're right, we need to count the groups. Help me count the yellow counters. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now, what is it that I need to do so that I don't forget how many I counted? That's right, I need to write the number. The number 17 is 1, 7. All right, it's time for us to count the pink ones. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what do I need to do to make sure I don't forget the number? That's right, write it down. 8. All right, go ahead and take your finger and point to the number that you think is greater. If you said the number 17, give me a high five. 3, 2, 1. And if the number is 17 greater, what does that mean about the number 8? You're right. That means that the number 8 is less. If you said that it was less, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now that we got some practice comparing numbers, it's your turn to show me how good you are at this. So head on over to Seesaw. You have an assignment waiting for you, and I'll be checking for it later. Thanks for learning with me today, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye, friends.